Hello, my name is Trinity Bowden, and I'm 17 years old, currently in grade 12, attending Grandview Heights Secondary School in Surrey, BC. Today, I will share with you my journey and passion and illustrating my desire to become a registered veterinary technician, highlighting my experiences, describing my inspirations, and reflecting my aspirations in animal healthcare and wildlife conservation. My parents were born and grew up in Johannesburg, South Africa. However, in 2007, decided to venture across the universe and explore the world that we live on today. I was born in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, in September 2008, and attended the local kindergarten school for the first 4 years, where I met, learned, and played with local Emiratis as well as expatriates. When I was 4 years old, in 2013, my parents decided to immigrate us to Vancouver, BC, Canada. Ever since we landed in Vancouver, BC, I've always had a passion to interact and associate myself with animals and pets. Visiting zoos, animal shelters, sanctuaries, etc. was always a high on my agenda. As I grew older, I fell in love with wildlife animals, and my goal is to specialize in wildlife conservation and rehabilitation. I absolutely adore animals and how they teach us that love doesn't come from words, but actions. Also, to practice forgiveness, keep focus on what's important, and to have empathy and loyalty. I'm so grateful that in the summer of 2025, my parents took us to South Africa to experience a real wildlife African safari. We had not only been back since 2013, so on our way there, we stopped in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, to see where I was born. Then flew down to Johannesburg, South Africa, where we visited friends and family. The absolute highlight of this amazing trip was the time that we spent in the Kruger National Park. On our guided tours, we managed to see so many animals I'd only dreamed of seeing and experiencing them with my own eyes. Besides managing to see the big five, like behind me on my vision board, lions, leopards, buffalo, rhino, and elephants, all on 2 separate game viewing excursions. The most unforgettable experience was seeing a male lion, the king of the jungle, for the first time in real life. The male lion was walking slowly past our game viewing vehicle and locked eyes with me. His gaze looked deep into my soul, and in that moment, I knew I'd made the right decision to specialize in animal healthcare. A few of my interests, hobbies, and experiences are babysitting 2 to 12-year-old children and students, White Rock Judo Club, invited to participate in the BC Winter Games of 2023, and also a silver medalist. Music for Life guitar lessons included recitals at the local church with my acoustic guitar, Ray Underwood dog obedience training, training my puppy Neo. Neo! Good boy, who is now 3 years old and a very special guest. Grandview Heights Secondary peer tutoring, so an outstanding appreciation, so the grade of this initiative. Home economics laboratory assistant, I'm 1 out of 6 students selected for this program. I'm currently working on completing my 80 hours of volunteer work experience with 3 veterinary hospitals: South Surrey Veterinary Hospital, 186 Animal Hospital, and Murrayville Animal Hospital. By the end of December of 2025, I will have obtained 105 hours of practical and hands-on veterinary work experience. I also volunteered and worked an additional 110 hours at Criticare Wildlife Society in Langley, BC. I'm also currently enrolled at 2 open learning courses at CRU, Veterinary Terminology and Vet Mathematics. The RVT that I had the honor of interviewing was Anna LaSalle in Surrey, BC. She graduated from Douglas College Veterinary Technology program in June 2025. She is also currently working at South Surrey Veterinary Hospital, where I met her at one of my observation days. Whilst having the interview with Anna, she mentioned things that I did not know, like how you could administer medication to different animals via different means: internal medicine, intravenous catheters, subcutaneous, and oral. All the above have different absorption times. Also, if treatment is necessary but unaffordable, there are various societies/institutions, such as the BC Society for the Prevention and Cruelty of Animals, so the BC SPCA, and Victoria Humane Society, VHS, who both help animals in desperate need of medical care. VHS has a crucial care fund that ensures life-saving treatment for those animals who need it the most. My favorite part about becoming an RVT would be the hands-on animal care. Giving animals direct and physical medical care and attention will inspire me. The sense of accomplishment in assisting a sick or injured animal or pet by administering the appropriate medicine, health care, and returning it home to its family is a huge success. Diversity. Working in various clinical aspects of animal health care with different animals, including nutrition, medicine, dentistry, surgery, radiography, anesthesia, laboratory, and pathology. One of my least favorite parts about becoming an RVT was that the work can sometimes be physically and emotionally challenging because it involves lifting and restraining animals, which increases possibility of scratches and bites. I may have to assist in euthanasia of animals or deal with distressed clients, which can all be emotionally challenging. Dealing with customers who might not be able or want to pay for their pet's essential medical care is another aspect of my least favorite part. Career aspirations. My career aspiration would be to continue education. Through various training opportunities and educational programs, I would like to continue my education by learning and gaining new skills. Once I graduate and pass the Veterinary Technician National Exam, I would like to pursue the Bachelor's of Science degree, majoring in wildlife biology and conservation. Whilst pursuing my career path, I would take to consider on leadership positions, like that of an animal hospital administrator, practice manager, or even head technician. Technical skills. I will perform technical tasks such as inserting IV catheters, taking blood, assisting in medical or surgical nursing, administration of medical and nutritional supplements, assisting in dental procedures, radiographs, assisting in euthanasia, and anesthesia, and laboratory work. I desire to work in an environment that fosters and advocates without a doubt love and care for animals and the wildlife. Ultimately, registering and opening on my own animal healthcare facility and practice is one of my lifelong dreams. Thank you for your time and consideration. Have a lovely day.